believe, like, she came, uncle was in the kitchen, right, like washing plate. I swear to God, this girl came out of my room and took food plates and dropped it there. I'm like, that's my uncle. What? And she was like, did you marry
man who practically wakes up to bath the children for school, to prepare them for school, is actually a single father.
Nigerian guys leaving them. Nigerian guys is bad. Nigerian guys, bro,
check yourself.
Are you a married Marty? Yeah.
Yes, good day everybody, welcome back to 040. I'm still your boy J Prince.
King Sammy in the building.
V for virus, V for victory.
Yes, welcome back, and don't forget to subscribe and like and share, also comment. Yeah, thank you for always tuning in. And today's topic is it good for a man to do house chores in a relationship? Like, is it good? Yeah. I'm out for my lap plate. I'll start with myself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, is it good for a man to do house chores in a relationship? So, firstly, I would say it depends on the relationship where you find yourself doing the house chores. Okay, but then generally and basically, I feel in a house where there's a woman and a man in a union, maybe it's a relationship, a serious relationship, or a marriage, I think the man has no business in the kitchen whatsoever. Like, I don't think, because I remember growing up as a boy, kid, your mom won't let you to the kitchen because they feel like they would say it in this phrase like kitchen or you get, so it means a kitchen is not a place for a man, you get. So I don't think doing dishes, cleaning and all that is really permeable for a man, in as much as there's a woman that is functioning. Okay, maybe she's sick, she's pregnant, or situation calls for it, you could improvise and say, okay, let me just help her with this. Yeah, that is why I say it depends on the situation you find yourself. But then when she's not that busy and you just feel like you take it upon yourself because you want to be a romantic man or you want to seem sexy to her, like, I don't just think it makes sense or it's cool, you get. So, but then, and also I think as a man, if you choose to do house chores, I say you could cook. We've seen romantic dinners between couples and you get that you would cook for your partner, like, okay, let me cook tonight. I know that that could happen randomly, but it shouldn't be like your duty. You get, just like cleaning, like I feel a man who practically wakes up to bath the children for school, to prepare them for school, is actually a single father. Like, it is, you could do it sometimes, especially when the situation calls for the same way I'm referring to cooking and all that. When you feel like, okay, your wife or your partner is kind of tired at that moment, like, okay, maybe she was working all day or she was doing something beneficial to the family the whole day or the whole night, and you feel like, she wouldn't be able to wake up to sort out the kids, let me just help her with it. Like, it shouldn't be an obligation. Like, your wife will now probably tell her friend, like, do you know, before I even dream of waking up, our daddy have woke up to invite the children and take them to school and all that. Like, no, you're a single dad, like, you're just practicing. So yes, I think for now that's my own take and view on it. Like, so King Sammy, what do you think?
This, I think this is one thing I think our most black girls, right, they find romantic with a white guy, you get. Like, a guy that will wake up in the morning, bring what is it called? Bring
breakfast in bed.
Breakfast for you in bed.
Bring
tea.
Sorry to cut you. I think I found myself in a conversation of saying, you don't even give me breakfast in bed. And I'll be like, Yeah, breakfast in bed. It's something that should happen maybe once in a year. Or okay, let's see. If you're extremely romantic.
Yeah, once in a while.
Once in a
at
month
least,
or
yeah.
once in 2 months and all that, you know. But then the moment the breakfast in bed is getting to be every breakfast.
Are you creepy?
Your wife. I swear. All you are practicing lesbianism as a man.
Yeah,
Oh my god. So that put the bed
Right. So now they find it romantic, right? Like a guy that will give them breakfast in bed. Okay, let me just say from my own side, right? To me, when we are dating, I'm not gonna do anything. To be honest with you, I want to see the kind of a person that you are. I want to see if we can have a future together. Do you understand? Because when it comes to my life, there is that African thing that always kick in and make me understand that you are from Ijebu Ode Otiye. So that thing always is deep in me. Say, okay, listen, if I want to marry someone, I need someone that is going to be like this, like this. You understand? I don't need a slave. Do you get? But when it comes to marriage, bro, I cook delicious food. Ask my wife.
We can testify. I miss the way.
You understand? Like, I cook. Do you understand? But when we are dating, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna cook. I want to see, you get? I want to see that vibe, that ginger. Say, oh, this place is dirty. Let me clean it. You understand? It doesn't mean that I want to make you a slave. I want to see that, okay, is this person capable of taking care of a home? You understand? Not to talk of just being a girlfriend. Because if I'm dating you, you know, and life it's stages. You get? Life it's always stages. Some guys will get to a stage that they want to get married. They want to settle down. Some will be in time that they are still having fun. So if you meet a guy, the time he's still having fun, he's still having fun. Do you understand? But now, let's say you meet a guy that is ready to settle down. That guy wants to see what are you going to bring to the table. You understand? It's not about money. I don't think money is the factor guys look in dating someone. You get? Like, I want to see, okay, is this person able to take care of the house? If I'm not that, you understand? If business should call tomorrow and I want to go and handle it, can I leave this person to be home alone? Do you understand? Can I trust this person? So it gets to stages that guys will feel like, okay, I can do all these things, bro. I can cook. You get? I can clean the house. If you are not there, I will do it before you. I've been doing it
For myself.
Do you understand? Before you even come into my life, I've been doing it. So nothing will change in my life because I have you. Do you understand? But you want to see, okay, this person, she is the person that even if I'm sick, this person will be able to take care of the house. Bro, I visited one of my friend. Bro, if you see the way the house is smelling, and there is a wife in that house, and that marriage is breaking up, and that girl can't see the reason why the marriage is breaking up. Bro, even if I'm a man, I don't want to see you just sitting down there the whole day.
I'm telling you about.
And the pampers is there, the kids are running this thing. No, now cleanness is nearest to godliness. You understand? I want to see everywhere should be clean. Let's both have fun. But when it comes to house choices, like I want to cook, I want to do everything, I will see what that relationship is bringing out. Are you that person that can cook for me? Do you cook good food? Do you understand? Do you make mistake and I tell you like, no babe, I want my food to be this way?
Yeah, I want my rice.
Do you take it in a way that, oh, okay babe, I will adjust? Or you take it in a way that, You are collecting that. You can't be telling me what to do. You
I'm
can't.
cooking
Like you're
since.
controlling me.
Do you get where I'm coming from, guys?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Then it gets to that stage, that guy will say, okay,
What I do, I like
now worry. So that's how you find some people, they will try to be doing a lot of like TikTok videos talking about Nigerian guys, leaving them, Nigerian guys is bad, Nigerian guys. Bro,
Check yourself.
check yourself. Are you a married material? You understand? Check yourself. If you are a married material, somebody will marry you.
Somebody sang go find.
But you will be say, I beg.
Alright, so for me, yeah, okay, to be honest, personally, I'm a very lazy guy. Honestly, I'm sure you know that a little bit about me. So I'm not really good at really doing chores, right? Like doing house chores like that. I'm not really good at it. And then when we were young, my only house chores was to sweep the house.
Watch the car.
I would never wash the car. Maybe when I was very, very young, like 11 was when I was washing the car. But after when I became like 14, 15, Momsi would be rather go and wash the car wash or something.
Yeah.
We're not that close anymore. Moving on from there, it was like I would sweep the house and then I'll make sure that there's water. You know, there's always drum in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So there must be water in that
Fresh
drum
water.
every day. You understand? So that's all my two job, my two duties. And then a host duty was to wash the plate, right? And make sure that there's water in the fridge. I don't know, you put water in the cake and then you put it in the fridge. So my mom ate when she come back from work and then there's no water in the fridge. It must be like 12 water at least in the fridge. So now, when I grew up, I hate washing plates, moving it girl. Why? Because my brother was doing that all while we were growing up. You get the picture. So I'm not really good at that. And then in my relationship, now bringing that into my relationship, any relationship that I am in, you are going to be the equal. You understand? Like, okay, I can make sure that there's water in your kitchen, right? So I will do those kind of chores, right? And I will not sweep the house. Actually, I can't sweep my I sweep with my mom. So okay, I'll get a vacuum or something. You understand what I'm trying to say? But going to wash plates, there's or going to, like, I'm not saying maybe a toilet is a bad place, but I don't even know how to clean toilet. I don't know how to. It's not even bathroom. The bathroom itself. Imagine my partner even kill me. You understand? I'm going down, but you know, my partner is always there to help me with things like that. There was a time that I was in a long distance relationship. I was telling that she comes around only once in a month. You let me she marry. They were telling her to get out and do me next month. Yeah. No matter the out of the first 2 days to clean the whole. You understand what I'm saying? The next time she travels, that's the last time I'm cleaning that house. I'll just keep moving my life around until the next available vacation. So imagine that if I get married and then I get a partner that cannot do that, I'll jump out.
But for me, I like to clean.
Okay. So you feel like you just clean randomly, right? Like maybe your wife is actually not busy or she's just in the house. You just feel like, oh, or maybe she wants to clean. You said, no, babe, don't worry, I'll clean it.
Okay. Let me tell you what drives my motivation to cleaning, right? When I was young, there is this bros, they used to call him Brother Jegbe. I'm telling you, when I stay in the room, they used to call this man Brother Jegbe.
Right.
Do you know what this man is doing? He used to come and take the if your sock away is full.
Yeah, would be.
And this guy is rich, you know, bro, like, you know that kind of life, you know the riches I see that time, you understand? So I asked myself, if this person can be rich, at the end of the day, it's not like if I clean this thing, it will stay in my hand. Bro, to be honest with you, our toilet, I can put my hand inside and clean it.
Of course.
Do you understand? So it's the drive is from there. But when it comes to the things me and my wife want to do, let's say I see my wife washing the dishes and I see the house is dirty. If I want to clean, I can clean. If I'm not busy, you get. If I don't want to clean, I stand as the father and tell my kids, oh yeah, you take that one there, oh yeah, you take this one there, oh yeah, you put this one in your room. Do you understand? But
So yeah, so basically, you're saying it is not like
A duty.
A duty, like it's not
You do it.
It's not a duty that maybe now your wife has known, like, okay, daddy is the one that cleans. I'm the one that cooks sometimes.
but are there guys who accept those? I don't know.
It's not beautiful work.
Are there people who accept that?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Like his daddy will clean, his daddy to clean.
Yeah, like the man will even say, me cleaning is my duty from heaven. I've even told my pastor that.
But you know when we were young also, when we were watching all those American movies, like that one, they do the husband, the wife is calling she's sitting and watching TV and call the husband, baby, come and make breakfast for me.
Those ones.
And the guy is coming.
Apron.
That's what's the apron. Start cooking.
It was Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
This time was Valentine's Day. Tell me they were doing Valentine's Day.
This one goes like, is it good for a man like to do cooking groceries? Like doing grocery shopping?
Yeah, shopping, right? For cooking, yeah. Here's my own point from that. For me personally, right now, I'm the one that is doing grocery in the house. So I get a list, right? I get a list every week or any time that I get a list. Now the good thing why I'm the one going is, she could put a list of buy 3 toothpaste, right? I'm the one in control of the financial. I might decide to buy 6. But if I give her, if I let her go by herself, she will just buy 3. And there are some things that as an household you will need, like bathing soap. There's no way in life you will need Omar Foshe way, Odema for it. So there's something that you need to buy. If you can buy 10, if you can buy 20 of it at once, because you will still use it, there's nothing that you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I do grocery for my family for that reason, because I can double things, I can triple things, I can find a good promo, like those chickens I used to get those days, then I'll just find it and pick and pick. I get you, understand what I'm trying to say? So that way it's more easier. So she does the house things when I do the grocery.
Grocery. Okay. I
don't think that just because
okay, well, when it comes to grocery, right, guys, you see the issue is as a Nigerian, even if I try my best that I've been out of Nigeria for a long time, but you know, there's that Nigerian thing that always kick in me, that we don't have patience. So I'm that kind of a person. Like, let's say we go to the shop now, right? Bro, now we want to take this thing. We already know that we want to take this thing, right? Then my wife will compare it with, okay, what about if we take this? Babe, what do you think? You know, all those things, you get, it's something that so I'll just prefer, you know what, babe, let me transfer you this also amount. Go and buy. If I have change, sharp. If I don't have change, or I say, okay, go with my card. But some days, if let's say we are buying, like let's say maybe we have a gathering, we want to buy a lot of things. Yeah, I always want to go, because you see some things, like what you are saying, like some things that is meant to be in the house.
Yeah, when you see this,
like let's we want to buy toothpaste. Me, I want to buy 20 of it. Shall go and put it in the house. When it finish, you get. But not like, you know, letting the wife to go and buy alone, like with a small amount of money. Say, okay, we just want to buy this. No. Me, I want to go and spend. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, Charlie, yeah, bro.
Yeah, honestly, for me, I'll just say it's just a woman's duty.
Oh yeah.
Because eventually, if peradventure, look, for me, basically, I get tired of shopping, like especially shopping for groceries and stuff. Maybe if I have to go buy a shirt, a shoe, and all that, the excitement is always
there. Of course, you're shopping for yourself.
But then, if I have to buy a lot of things that I'll go to pick and pay 3 times, and I'll still forget that I want to buy. Like, you get. So I feel like for a woman, she will be so calculative enough to buy the specific things we need, even the ones I'll forget. And also, when I got to South Africa, my sister-in-law then, she made me feel like it is a woman duty to actually. Okay, it is now that you are emulating that kind of system of like knowing, okay, this is the promo things, it's on special. It is the first time I heard special. They should say, no, wait, next week it will be on special. I'm like, are you working with these people? Again, so I feel like it is a woman that will do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure if virus gets somewhere and you want to buy this fish and they say this fish is 80 rand, you could buy that same 80 rand or you even give the person 10 rand tip. And your wife will buy it 60 rand soft, bring it home. You get, because they know those negotiations.
You should see when she was buying screen for her phone. You should see the way she was telling 150, 150. Why don't you tell me, man? What is your problem? Sometimes you're buying 250. You have the plenty of women.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, this one. Can you date or have you dated somebody who don't clean? Or who is always in the house, like the example you cited, like, okay, you.
Oh, before I got married, yeah, I have, bro.
Yeah, I like, how did you go?
Okay, this one shall wake up in the morning, right? Me and Shah expecting, you know, the common thing is to make the bed.
Yeah.
You understand? That's the most common.
First.
You understand? This one can't make any bed, and now he's going to ask you for ribs.
Maybe ribs is paying, you know.
I just want to ask you, God gave men maybe from my religion. What
My bro, I have to go and buy ribs.
Virus.
Okay, for me, yeah, no, because I told you I'm the dirty one. So we cannot be two. There cannot be two of us. But I have an example of my friend, my very good friend, Lekon. It's the one I always tell you is I love him so much. He's a very nice guy. Nice guy. He was dating a girl from my place, from Akure. Her name is Bosse. And then, but Lekon is his mom and dad. They have a house in Jiaori. Like his father is working with the government, so they got a nice house in Jiaori. So he's living with them in Jiaori. But after when he was dating with Bosse, they wanted to go live couples life. You know how we do students. Then we're still going. So they took a house at Baba Saraki's house. I can remember. I believe Baba Saraki, not Bali Singman. I went to go and greet them for the first time. Bro, they cook fish, right? This dirty, the dirt. Both said them like bed, like needle. I swear to God, it was so. I changed somehow. Like the fact that she's from my place, I was so mad. I was so pissed. Like, don't do this. Like, you are not even respecting my job. Like, you cannot clean. How can you like God was voting? They left it there 2 minutes or like a day. It was so smelly. I changed it for her. She was like, I don't care. You understand? I can't take that kind of thing. I can't take that.
Yeah,
For me, I have actually dated a couple of people who don't do out sorties and clean and stuff. But then the thing about it is, I'll teach you. Because sometimes you might grow up in the environment where I used to have a spoiled girlfriend. Well, you know, this one in our body, she was spoiled. Like, they had maids, like we had like 6 maids in the house, you know, having 6 maids. I'm sure one of them would be batting you get. So, like, dude.
I will tell you that whatever this is, you don't punch you're going to have
I'm like, dude, this is not your house, so this is not your mansion, this is my place. You can't wake up and not make this bed. Clean, sweep, you sweep first, after sweeping, you clean, put that mop, you make water and this, you make a clean water, make it I teach him. You know, then you know those emotional blackmail. I'll be like, you this even my head, the way she clean this house, I can lick the floor. She wants to pass my ex, of course. Until we like up to the time we broke up, like she was cleaning.
Constant.
Even she told me like her mom was surprised when she chose to clean in there. Like, that is it. I'll teach you.
Also,
and maybe like a little situation that I had something like that when I was new here. There was a girl that was maybe coming to my place, right? And then I was living with uncle. Would you believe, like, she came, uncle was in the kitchen, right, like washing plate. I swear to God, this girl came out of my room and took food plates and dropped it there. I'm like, that's my uncle. What? And she was like, did you marry me? Like, she cannot wash a plate for a guy who doesn't marry her, who hasn't married her. I was
That,
like, are you,
I'm sure that
are
auntie
you
or that
whining?
sister is
Are you whining?
Those are things we are saying. And you will be saying you are single.
You are, it's not even for me.
Who won't
It is like
marry
I'm watching it.
you?
It's a
Who
difference
won't
which is how
marry
people change it for you. But it's like my uncle that I've already introduced to you earlier.
Who
Like
wants
this is
to
now,
marry
and you
you?
find it washing place. Instead of you take it, you now decide to put your own play there. Then I was telling her that doesn't make any sense. That's my uncle. Do you know that? Oh, yeah, but did you marry me? You didn't marry me. I should not wash it in your house.
Continue.
Or
Is it
yes.
that, okay, have you ever broken up with somebody based on personal hygiene?
Many times. Yo, many times. Yo.
Myself?
Bro.
Not really, because I really don't. I don't know.
Bro,
Okay, I don't think
I was this
I might not
one
say
girl.
it again, but we're not dating in the first
That
place.
time I was this one girl from the she was working at the airport, so I was thinking like, dress nice, Bro, when you want Jesus, you have to open the whole door.
New house.
Bro, I couldn't come, bro.
Yeah, we will not see each other again. That's what I'm saying. Wait, I will never.
And
be
that,
somebody
I'm this kind of a
Yeah,
person.
we will not
I'm
see
this
each
kind of
other.
a person that, I grew up I see a lot of traditional things, you get. So I know that if something like this is happening, there is something you can do for this not to happen. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
So you will try to communicate with some girls, bro.
They will take it personal.
How can you tell me I'm smelling? Listen, I'm not. Okay, now let me tell you another one. There is one guy I brought to your place. Those days, right, bro? She was on period, and the period is smelling. But on a normal day,
This is not supposed to say.
she doesn't smell on a normal day.
Okay.
But when she's on period, the period smells. Do you understand? So I tried to talk to her. Listen, there is something you can do, like see a gynecologist. You understand? Let the gynecologist help you check. You understand? One or two things. The way this one take it. How can you? I shall let's break up. No problem. Go on your own.
That's my own. Yeah. Right.
Okay, this one I think is the last on the list. Can you wash your girlfriend's or partner's clothes? Not even panty, like maybe, yeah.
Yeah, in the machine. I can throw it in the machine.
To be honest with you guys, I wash pants of one girl in Nigeria. Her name is Fumi.
Okay.
But she was sick. Yeah, she was very sick. Very sick. So I was trying to just help out. You understand? Yeah, she was very sick. So
Not like you've never been in the situation whereby you're doing your laundry.
No.
Then
she come and throw the panty there.
no, not true.
No,
You
just
just
doing laundry
in the house.
I've never been in a relationship whereby I did laundry because I swear to God, I'm comparing like even that.
But
I'm
for
so
me,
busy at
if it's in the machine, like we put our clothes in the basket.
Yeah, if it's machine.
You understand? If it's in the machine, I can put it there. Because at the end of the day, I'm not the one that will put it outside.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
That was
So
with your hand, that's what I'm saying. Like those days back home, that's what I'm trying to point out. Like I never, you would be the one to be washing me. Like what are we even dating for? Like why am I still? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember when I was home, right? My mom found out that I was giving even my boxers to the dry cleaner, right? In Nigeria, and she was like, "How can you look over and shit? Like it doesn't make any sense." You can go.
so
Only
I
mom,
watch myself.
I swear to God, since 17 years old, I've not washed my own clothes. Since I left here and I went to London and I started having a girlfriend, I've not washed my own clothes. So, and when I even go to Dubai again, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I met somebody, she was not doing my laundry. Like, I never had to do it, so that's why it's like that. So I've never been, it is doing chores, let's say, doing chores. Let's agree to disagree that chores is something that you might want to do. It's a choice still. Chores is a choice.
But for me, from my side, as a nigga, listen, don't do chores when you're dating a girl. You understand? Shall know that this girl can do some things before you shall put that girl in the house.
Check it.
Oh yeah.
So basically, as a nigga, when you know that okay, this is your partner, she does it and she will do it,
Then
you can do it, you can take it up,
everybody now.
and then note that your wife or your partner is not your slave, it's not your maid,
course.
it's not
No,
your
nah.
queen. So you should do it in one way. You get in a equilibrium.
Do you know what this?
Oh,
That's the English.
Yeah,
Equilibrium.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us on this topic, and
yeah.
don't forget to subscribe,
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
share,
Oh yeah.
Jẹ́ kó mọ̀.
comment.
And we want to say big shout out to the new subscribers. We love you.
Yeah,
And
the new
family.
subscribers, thank you, we love you, and we still longing to give you more good and lovely.
More banga.
You get it.
Banga.
So,
La la la
stay tuned
la.
and catch us next time.
Ẹ ṣé
Peace
gan.
Zero
out.
Force giving anytime, any day.
Be for virus, we love you.